The way people connect with one another has changed. How you source capital should change too. In your effort to source capital, you can no longer rely on a 40-page marketing deck to get the job done. People don't slow down enough to read 40 pages of anything unless they are engaged. We focus on getting them engaged by creating materials that look different and sound different. What makes us different? Our range of services. We cover the entire spectrum of marketing, both internally and externally. We make sure you are doing everything you need to be doing to source capital directly. However, we also believe in the power of relationships. The marketing process does not start with the analysis of your marketing deck. It starts with an analysis of your marketing infrastructure. How are you managing relationships? How are you engaging investors? How are you tracking interest? We go far beyond the work of most third-party marketers to build your digital infrastructure from the ground up in order to support a modern marketing process. You should not rely on others to manage relationships and track interest on your behalf. It is impossible to develop authentic relationships if you aren't consistently and professionally communicating with people. How you communicate says just as much about you as what you say.
Know those markets? The economic upside is tremendous.
We make sure you are leveraging modern communication tools, and we help you design campaigns that adhere to modern thinking. Sonar marketing with video being just one example. An investor doesn't accidentally watch 2 minutes of a video. At Mailer Capital, we set up the systems necessary to integrate your contacts, leads, marketing materials, social networks, email campaigns, direct marketing into one living and breathing digital ecosystem. Setting this up is not as complicated as you think it is, and it creates value day one. Once you have the infrastructure in place to support a modern marketing process, we then focus on strategy. We start by creating a value proposition that is fresh, one that doesn't rely on dead language. That is language that has been used so many times and no longer means anything. After we have created language that is unique to your group, we then focus on your brand and image. Our industry is infamous for creating materials that look and sound the same. Don't do this. Create language and materials that are edgy and disruptive. We then look to leverage non-traditional tools to tell your story. We'll create videos that capture the charisma of your team, that convey complex, intangible products in small, engaging sound bites. This is the first real step in fostering a relationship between you and your potential investor. You've become a face with a compelling message rather than a forgettable email. We will create call-to-action brochures and unique marketing campaigns that capture the attention of investors. Our industry undervalues social marketing, an enormous mistake considering the impact it has made on every other industry. We will provide you with a centralized facility to distribute your message across multiple social platforms. Public relations is also an essential component to any modern marketing approach. We will help you extend the value that PR creates through email distribution and blogging. Mailer Capital also focuses on your closing process. Video allows you to adequately convey your passion and conviction for what you do, which oftentimes eliminates the need for a first meeting. In creating a web-based diligence platform that is well organized and professional in its appearance, you can rightfully ask an investor if they are in or out. We shorten the sales cycle. We are not naive to the value of relationships. Mailer Capital is redefining the placement agency model. We are building an expansive network of registered agents that can expose your capital requirements to a larger network of closer relationships. Social positioning, technology, and the availability of information have changed everything. You can no longer rely on any one channel to source capital. You have to enter the fight yourself. We will help you become better marketers and introduce you to new thinking around how to get the most out of the placement sector. At Mailer Capital, we are redefining how capital is raised.